Hello, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the FRCA officially at the halfway point of its inaugural season here at Martinsville Speedway. Go Martinsville, Virginia, 19 cars out for this one, 15 lap action at the Paperclip, and only one driver from this very state, and that is Jesse Hattenfield, who essentially his home track is from Martinsville itself. And he's also on pole, but we'll get to that in about a second. Yeah, like I said before, Jesse Hattenfield is on pole for this race, so it'll be interesting to see how this one pans out. He's looking to have some extra luck for this one. Then we have Trevor Scott, who is still rattled from what went down last time out, and honestly, not only that, just overall, see how he goes there. And Roy Gunpowder basically forced to the rear no matter what the qualifying was because of his actions from the previous race. Alright, now we get to the rest of the stories to talk about real quick, as Mike McMahon of the #1 Chevy for Bill Schaefer Racing is making his first start since the inaugural race of the series. And as for Brush Hartman, he won last time out at Brasco and wasn't planning on racing this time about, but I guess they figured they'd keep that momentum going. Lastly, Roy Gunpowder not only forced to the rear for this race, but has been fined $35,000 for threatening the officials with handgun motions. Now anyways, without further ado, let's look at the starting lineup. And now here's the starting lineup, full stop. Here we have Jesse Hattenfield alongside Jeff Brown. Then, behind them, is Austin Nakamura and Ty McLean, also Bill Schaefer Racing. Then Mike McMahon and Zenny Charisma, the points leader, by only 4 points. We're going to get to the points in a minute. Derek Howard alongside Rhonda Hardner. I don't know why I said it like that. Jerry Heidemann alongside Jennifer Pez, teammate to Derek Howard. And speaking of Derek Howard, here's his older brother Tony, alongside Trevor Scott, who is still on fumes. Then we have Nick Vader, the Daredevil himself, alongside Carlier. Then Elliot Cruster alongside Brush Hartman. Not kind of poor qualifying effort given that he's trying out again, but anyways, I digress. And around on the field is Roy Gunpowder basically by the order of the FRCA Council, or whoever's making decisions up there, I don't know. Zenny Charisma is 4 points above Jeff Brown. Nick Vader isn't even that far off. Like, a lot of things can change, and anyone who cares, the hometown boy is 26 points out. Without further ado, let's get straight to the action. Alright, green flag racing here at Martinsville. The good old Paperclip and Jesse Hattenfield already off to a decent lead here. Wow, Jeff Brown Jeff Brown got loose. 3 wide, oh my gosh, they piled 4 wide into turn 1. Oh my gosh, they did this. Yeah, that was developing for a little while there. Oh my gosh, something happened to Jeff Brown in turn 3, and then everyone just going around him until they went 4 wide going to turn 1. That was never going to work. And there is a big pileup as a result of it. My goodness, Derek Howard, I think was part of that 4 wide there. That's gotta suck for him. Feeling kind of unlucky there. And there's his teammate Jennifer Pez. Like, yikes. That just didn't go, like, that all happened so fast, like, you know they're just not feeling well about that. Jerry Heidemann, who I think, this might be his first DNF, I could be wrong, that car is not coming back. It could be his first DNF, I'm not sure. Alright, yeah, Ty McLean here, on his part-time schedule for Bill Schaefer Racing. Didn't really go well here. Here's a replay of what happened. Yeah, Jeff Brown just lost it. No one touched him. And Derek Howard bounced off of Zenny Charisma there. Like, they were 4 wide. Then it just outright did not work. Tyler McLean had damage. It just hit the wall. And then the rest of them, like 4 cars behind him, slam into him. Jeff Brown doesn't really have much damage from that, but like, same for Zenny Charisma. But man, that was a big pileup. Rhonda Hardner. A little bit of front-end damage, no big deal there. So those two fixing their car in pit road. Derek Howard is trying to fix whatever he can on his number 4 machine. But as stands now, he is currently out, but he might come back in at some point. By the way, yeah, they mixed up the laps again. It's actually 20 laps for this race. I don't slap someone for messing up how many laps there are, actually. And there's Jesse Hattenfield, and he is off to a big league right now. And Austin Nakamura still feeling a bit disappointed after what went down at Brasco. And got loose. Hattenfield went up the track though. Opportunity just passes him. And there's a lot of mixing up going around. Jeff Brown went through Marculus, and there's Roy Gunpowder getting passed up by the leaders now. Mike McMahon, and oh my gosh, there's a lot of activity. Going through a lot of lap traffic there. Yeah, Mike McMahon and Trevor Scott just battling for third place right now. You can't see on the screen. And Derek Howard's coming back out. And just, oh my gosh, 3 wide action. But oh my gosh, there's another big pileup. Jesse Hadfield involved. Trevor Scott piles in. Oh my gosh, no, the leaders got involved again. Oh no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Zenny Charisma. Alright, going through a lot of heat with Jeff Brown. I'm not sure if that's what the tussling was about, because those two, Zenny Charisma and Jeff Brown, were side by side. As Derek Howard just came out of pit road and went 3 wide with him. Nakamura barely got by, but my goodness, that was a lot going on. We have to look at it. Jesse Hadfield, the pole sitter, the hometown man, has been taken out here. That has to suck for him, man. Here's the replay. Derek Howard goes out on track. Just 3 wide. Why did he go 3 wide with him like that? And that caused a little bit of a bottle up because they slowed down for him. Like, another look at it here. Slow-mo. Yeah, like they slow. Yeah, that's what happened. Also, Nakamura was able to get by. Well, Nakamura couldn't really get by him in time. And essentially just goes up into Zenny Charisma. Jeff Brown with hood damage. And he's still fixing that thing. What the heck? Alex Henrique gets a free pass, though. Marculus and Gunpowder are still stuck a lap down with 5 laps to go here at the Paperclip. Let's see if Tony Howard and Ron Hartner have anything for Nakamura. Alright, here we go for the restart here. Let's see if Ron Hartner and Howard have anything. And oh, wait, what the world? Caution's back out immediately. Derek Howard, did they not see him? Why did they wave the green flag? Derek Howard's car is finally giving up. He was able to get that thing back out of pit road and onto the track. And he didn't get any, bear in mind, he didn't get any damage from that crash that just happened. So, like, that he indirectly caused. So, I don't know, like, the car just gave up on him. That is, wow, bunched up back up again. Let's see. Now it's less laps for these guys to catch Nakamura. Alright, now we go for a restart here. 2 to go. Let's see if they have anything with Nakamura. Tony Howard up the track. Ron Hartner just put Howard up in the wall. Final lap here. Ron Hartner trying the best he can, but to absolutely no avail. No one could touch Austin Nakamura as he redeems himself for Brasco. Well, say redeem himself. I don't think it was his fault. I'm probably remembering it wrong, but yeah, here's the final lap here. Hartner tries, but Nakamura was able to get back down just in time. So yeah, once again, Hartner is runner-up, but that's going to help her in the point standings. Or at least I think it will. As yeah, congratulations to Austin Nakamura on the win. Yeah, seems there's a casual confrontation between Alex Henrique and Jeff Brown. I think the two of them scuffled throughout those laps there. It was kind of hard to tell because there was a lot going on, especially mid-pack. But yeah, Ron Hartner winds up runner-up. Nick Vader gets in a 3rd. I haven't talked about him at all day, but he had a pretty good run here. Same for Mike McMahon. He was running in 3rd at some point, but fell back a bit. Roy Gunpowder actually got a free pass when that last caution that Derek Howard started. That caused there from the car shutting down on him. That's a lot of DNFs, especially very significant DNFs. Trevor Scott has more bad luck, and that brings him down to 8th in the point standings. Jerry Heidman down to 9th. Elliot Cruster is his teammates down there at 10th. Jeff Brown is 1 point behind Ron Hartner. Nick Vader is right there as well. Zenny Charisma still about 4th or so. And looking at the rest of the field here, looking at the full list of full-time drivers, Carly A is dead last amongst the full-timers. And in fact, I haven't talked about her all day, but hey, she stayed out of trouble, I guess. But yeah, Elizabeth Marculus. And yeah, next race is Walt Disney World Speedway. Hope to see you guys there.